And it's also a city where Anirban Lahiri made his breakthrough on the Asian Tour. A city where some practice a higher form of enlightenment, laughter yoga, and amongst this spirited bunch is where we found the defending Panasonic Open India champion.
The laughter yoga that is going on here is fantastic. I think it's a great way for the people, the masses, to actually get involved and do something that is both dynamic and obviously very, very stress alleviating, because I mean everybody leads very stressed out lives, especially in the metros. A lot of these guys are going to go back feeling much lighter and have enjoy their day a lot more now.
But Anirban practices a different kind of meditation to help him deal with the stressful life on tour.
The Vipassana is a very different technique. Meditation-wise, it's a lot more quiet, it's a lot more silent, and it's very introspective. The whole practice of Vipassana is basically to look deep down inside yourself and observe what's going on inside you. Vipassana, the word itself, means to see things as they are. You're out of touch with the world. There's no internet, there's no TV, there's no mobile phones allowed, there's no newspapers, books, reading materials, nothing. And you have to basically maintain silence, that is, you can't speak for 9 days.
And the 24-year-old attributes part of his recent success to Vipassana meditation. Introduced to it by his mother when he was 18, Anirban transferred what he experienced to his golf.
The whole object of the meditation is to let go. I mean, you let go of your fears, you let go of what gives you immense joy as well. I mean, so you're not basically you're not playing for that rush that you get from winning, for instance. You're just playing because you love it. If you apply that to your golf, it's very similar. I mean, you are going to make mistakes. You're not going to play mistake-free golf for 18 holes, for 72 holes, for weeks and weeks on end. Yes, you're going to have great patches where you're playing fantastic. But even when you're playing bad, if you understand that I'm not going to play like this all the time, and I'm not a bad player, and I'm not a bad person, I'm not playing tense, I'm not playing with a lot of stress. I'm playing freely, I'm playing for the love of the game instead of for the fame or the money.
The seeds of self-control and mental approach sown has reaped dividends for him. He has so far won 9 tournaments in 4 years across the PGTI and Asian Tour, and also secured a spot at the Open Championship this year. Introduced to the game by his army officer father at 8, Bangalore-born Anirban has always been a talented golfer. But it was by no means easy growing up, having to constantly relocate, although it did give him access to various different golf courses.
So I was really fortunate that because of my dad being in the forces, I could start playing golf, because the army has so many golf courses. So I think that was a critical part of my golf and me being an army officer's son. Dad would just go off and play golf, and he would drag me along initially. And I started enjoying the game more and more. When I was 12, there was a national level junior event and sub-junior event at a town which was just overnight by train. And when I went, it was like a shock to my system, because you see 30, 40, 50 kids your age playing the sport, and I never thought there'd be so many kids playing.
He should also thank his father for constantly nagging him to try the much-debated belly putter.
My game started going downhill, and I think a part of it was because of my putting. I wasn't able to putt at the same level that I needed to, and I got so fed up with the way I was putting and listening to him all the time that I said, I'll give it a try.
Since making that switch in December 2011, Anirban's putting has improved significantly. His putting average went from 1.83 putts per green in regulation back to 1.76, where he was when he won 5 titles between 2009 and 10. Only time will tell, though, if the 24-year-old will be laughing his way to more success on tour.